Well, I don't believe it. We're in our final segment of Dolor Factor Live tonight, and I'd like to thank all those people who have sent their pictures. I'm actually going through some of them on my piece of equipment here. That takes good photographs, I think, for what we want it to do, but we're looking at them and we will post them. Okay? Now, we asked about the up-and-coming people in terms of the artistry. I'm going to ask you the same question, Kirk, but what is it? Is it a photo? Is it a picture? Is it are you a painter or an artist? What's the correct way to describe what you do?
I think I'm an artist. A painter does the
walls.
Yeah.
Okay, you're an artist.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're an artist. Okay. Photo
And for
or
me,
picture?
6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
You don't really care.
No, a photo is a picture. A picture is a photo. You know, to look at this picture that I shot. Here's a photo that I shot. A distinction that I go to, however, is the difference between taking a picture and making a picture. So most people will say that they take a picture or they take a photo. I, on the other hand, will say that I make a photo or I make a picture. Reason being, I create the image. If we think of that house, for instance, the old house that we saw, there were so many different angles that I could have shot it at. But I look at where the light is coming from, what exactly I want to portray, where are the coconut trees in it, how is the sky looking, and I put it all together to come up with that final image. And I would encourage others out there with a camera, start making pictures.
But you know, sometimes you can say, make the pictures, but I mean, it's a lovely picture, but I have to be honest and say, as beautiful as it is, I think you must have touched it up a lot to get it looking that way. Now, is there anything wrong in touching up to make a picture look so unbelievably beautiful?
Okay, in terms of touching up, I actually do very minimal retouching of my pictures. I take time out to get it right the first time in the camera. And even when I have I conduct some photo tours for visitors, and when I have those photo tours, I always say to my guests, the half an hour that I'm going to spend fixing something in Photoshop is half an hour I will never get back in my life. So I prefer to get it right the first time. Now, do I go back in? I go back in, and yes, I will enhance certain things, but I enhance it to bring it back to what I saw, because there are some inherent limitations in digital. And even if we go back to film, the old masters, they also touched up. There was stuff like what was called dodging and burning to bring out the highlights and the shadows in pictures. There were color corrections that were done, color changes, etc. Back then you used, I think, a yellow filter to bring out the blue in the sky in black and white pictures. Right. So today, you know, people will talk about Photoshop. Photoshop is very often referred to as the digital dark room, because it's doing the same thing as was done back then in the dark room.
And even, yes, in the dark room when we were looking at our black and white, I remember being
with stinky
being
chemicals.
But I remember I love those fun days because you could actually see it processed, within your eyes, and you can say, oh, I'm going to take it out now, I'm going to leave it in. But let me ask you a question on the other side of the camera. How do you make people like me smile in the camera? But before you answer, let's go to the telephone. Hello, thank you for calling Dolor Factor Live.
Hi, good night, miss. I'm calling to have a photo of mine viewed as well. I'd like to.
Okay, let's see if we get your picture there, and then you can tell us about your picture. Okay, what we're going to do, can you just describe it to us, because we won't have time to actually put it up, but we'll put it on the Dolor Factor Live Facebook page tomorrow, so people will see what you're talking about. But the picture you sent us, because you've called, tell us a little about it.
The reason why I took it out because it was around, I guess it was around Christmas time, and I know Christmas has a lot to do with a lot of lighting and stuff like that. So I suggested what I could do, I could create a lot more details in this specific photo, because people always tend to take out a photo of the same area at the same time, but always end up with the same photograph.
And what was your picture of?
Pardon me?
What was your photograph of?
I didn't get that.
What was your photograph of? What was it, the picture? What did you take a picture of?
Oh, the photo of, actually, a landscape of running bay at night around 6 p.m.
Oh,
wow.
I'm so sorry that we're not able to show it to everyone, but I'm sure I would have it here I can show our guests, but I won't be able to show everyone at this stage. But as I said, we'll put it on the Facebook page. And thank you so much for calling.
All right, miss. Thank you very much.
Okay, then. And also, I have a message here. Hey, I just want to say, Sabrina, I know you for a while now, and even though we aren't friends, I mean, I always saw that potential in you.
Thank you.
You always used to draw our faces, etc., even if you charged us.
Oh, yeah. That's the way. We gotta make a living, huh?
But it's taken a while to see. We could see you had it from school, and you should keep it up. You are number one. Keep up the good work. You will get far. Anyway, that's Dwayne.
Oh, wow.
You know me as Red's friend.
Ah.
You know who that is?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Great
I appreciate
stuff.
it. Thank you.
Great stuff. Well, thank you so much. And I really love when people commend others, because it's something that we don't do enough to each other.
Oh,
As you
no,
said earlier, people we don't support each other. We always want to compete and all those kind of things.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you could pray for yourself, but it will help if people help.
If pray for you too.
Yes. Oh.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at all this, and I want to say, I can see the Rodney Bay with night details and so on. But let's go back to the telephone. Hello, welcome to Dolor Factor Live.
Hello.
Hello.
This is Sabrina Romulus. This is her brother.
Oh, your brother. She's shocked.
Yes.
Hello.
And I just called to big her up because although she has her ups and downs, I just, call her to let her know how I feel. And, Nina, big up yourself.
Big up.
Oh,
Yeah, man, and I'm bigging you up too.
Oh, that is so nice.
Thank you.
Sometimes we take family support for granted, but we shouldn't, We shouldn't. So the fact that he has called up, that's just wonderful.
Thank you.
You
I
know?
appreciate it.
Let's go back to the telephone. Thank you for calling. Hello. You're live on DBS. Hello.
Hi, hello.
Hello.
Hi, Dolor. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Good. What would you like to share with us tonight?
All right. I did send in 2 photographs.
Mm-hmm.
One was in the title of Stonehenge Recap.
I saw it. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm really sorry that we haven't had the chance to kind of transfer it. I have to explain to our viewers, when you send us pictures, we don't just open it up and it goes straight onto the screen. The director has a lot to check it out and make sure it's okay. And we've just received so many pictures. It's just amazing. So we're going to send them up. But I saw your picture and I showed it to Kurt, right?
Oh, yeah, the one with the rocks.
That's right.
Yeah. Stunning.
It's
Beautiful.
wonderful.
Beautiful.
It's wonderful. So tell us about it. Let me see if I can put it on here and put it on the iPad. Tell us about it.
All right. Well, I was actually with my dad a weekend, and we decided, he's going to go by a sister of his, which is actually my aunt. Yeah, that's the one.
Yes, because we were watching it. That's why I said yes.
Yeah.
Good job.
And, I actually gave it the title Stonehenge Recaps because, going back with the historical Stonehenge, I decided,
Down in St. Lucia.
why can we in St. Lucia not have our own Stonehenge? And I think it was, how should I say this?
Oh, no, it's lovely. I'm so glad that you shared it with us. Look at this talent. I mean, this is not really a fair judgment because people just realize this is not really the fair thing. So we're going to post this on the Dolor Factor Live Facebook page tomorrow so that you can have an opportunity to have a look at that. But thank you this is amazing. And the background as well. People can't really see the background here, but we can.
Right, this one is actually a towel on a park bench.
Oh, it's a towel. Oh, I would never have thought that. I would have never have thought that.
And the other I may have sent in was Wee Morning Sunrise.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
I mean, I work in the hotel industry, so getting up every morning at 5:30, heading to get my bus, I get some pretty autumn shots.
It is. It's lovely. And thank you so much for sharing it with it.
Not a problem.
I feel blessed.
Yeah,
Just
beautiful.
before you end, I really want to commend Sabrina.
Hi, thank you.
And let her know. I really love the photo with you as a child.
Yeah.
I think.
Hey, you could check out Facebook. I think I should have, 1 or 2 other beautiful paintings up there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I really love your lips in this shot. It's
Oh.
that was the highlight.
She's getting embarrassed now.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
No problem at all. Likewise, Elliot.
Yes.
I really love the old house as well.
Thank
Yes.
That one is a really, really neat shot.
you. Thank you.
Maybe we could
I
work
mean,
together.
how
Take
should I say this?
pictures.
I'm an amateur photographer.
Okay.
But I kind of have a little of an eye for photography.
Well, no,
Kind
no.
of a hobby.
What you came up with a little while ago, you've got more than a little bit of an eye. So don't short sell yourself.
And that's the beginning.
I mean, I
you
don't
know.
have the whole standard camera, say a DL or whatever, that we actually need to take those proper shots. And
No,
stuff.
I'll tell you a little secret. I've got some Canadian friends who have won national competitions in Canada using 3.2 megapixel point and shoot cameras, Canon
Wow.
PowerShot cameras. So don't for a moment think that you can't get a good picture with equipment that is not as extravagant or
Yeah,
as
look
expensive.
at the guy with the Peter on
Yeah.
the phone.
Yeah, yeah, there you go. Yeah,
Yeah, understood.
Yeah.
yeah. So
Good job.
beautiful
Well,
work.
Great
Yeah. Well, I
passion,
don't
huh?
want to take any more of your time. I mean, you'll have a show and you're closing down now. So just wishing you all the best. And do take care. Have a great night. Likewise, and God bless.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Thank you so much. And I know the time is running out, but I have to show this picture. I'm going to wrap up, but look at this beautiful, beautiful
Wow.
picture. It's by Terentia. I think it's Terentia. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it properly. But again, these pictures we are going to put on our Facebook page and website, dolorfactorlive.com tomorrow. I have to say good night to both of you. I cannot believe it just whizzed by.
No, excellent show, though.
Yeah.
And
It was a pleasure being on.
oh, I'm
Yeah.
so glad you're
Same,
both here.
same here. Absolute pleasure. And while there are some challenges, there are so many opportunities available. There's room enough for all of us. The world really can be our oyster.
Oh, yes.
Well, thank you both so much again. And the details of my guests are going to be on dolorfactorlive.com and also on the Facebook page, Dolor Factor Live TV show. If you want to contact Sabrina and Kirk, all the information will be there. And also, if you are a photographer and you want to learn more about the association, Kirk is your man. You'll get the information there. Now, if you'd like to watch this program again and all of DBS's live shows, visit dbstvstlucia.com. Next week, we have a special treat for you, and I'm including our Caribbean and international viewers, so don't miss it. The phrase, "one picture is worth 10,000 words," emerged from Frederick R. Bernard's initial phrase, "one look is worth 1,000 words." Whichever phrase you prefer to quote, just remember that behind it is not only recorded memories, but a creative mind, like our guests tonight, who need your recognition and many times your financial support. And as I wish you a happy Independence Day tomorrow or Saturday, and as you take your photographs, please remember my words. Why? Because DFL asked you to. On behalf of my guests, Sabrina Romulus, Kirk Elliott, the DFL and DBS production teams, I'm Delia Dolor. Good night and God bless.